Mike Mallett from Dirt Track Digest here, and we caught up with the winner of tonight's Super DIRTcar Series race here at Albany-Saratoga, Demetrios Drellos. First thing I got to ask you, man, how does it feel to finally get that first series win?
Well, it didn't take as long as I expected, actually. If you want to be honest, I thought it was going to take a few years, and I guess sometimes you just hit it right, and I hit it right real close to home, and the track just was perfect for what we set up for. We expected it to be medium track, and that's what we went with, and we gambled with the tire, and it paid off.
Yeah, I talked to some other guys. They talked about that tire choice, the tires they went with. They said you guys made a little bit different. Was that because of the home track advantage a little bit, or what was it made you make that decision?
You know what? I didn't come here at all this year except once for the other Super Dirt Series, and I think that actually helped us because every week I guess people were running 400s here, and I go with a 400 just because I ran here 3 years and never needed one. So I just took a gamble and said, I'm going to go by what I know.
Right.
And it worked out.
Talk about the race tonight. You know, that caution, you had a couple cautions, you know, a couple double foul restarts there, but I think the caution probably made you think a little bit. You look over lap 91, single foul restart, but you know the Wolves are there, the Wolves are coming.
Yeah, that was definitely the most stressful one because even on a double file start, sometimes you can predict where they go and how they do it. I think earlier in the race, Larry was on the inside of me on a double file start, and I took the top. And I know he loves the top, so if I could take that lane away from it early in the run, that hopefully he couldn't gain the momentum. And that's a risky thing here at Malta. No one ever takes the top here, but the track just seemed perfect for what it was, and we just made it work.
How did you beat the top? I think it was 100 laps. You were up there on that cushion, just beating it down.
You know, I was patient with it. You know, when you're in the lead, you can really run your own race, like everyone knows. And I managed my tire whenever Dave Farney gave me the good lead sign, and that helped a lot. But just luck sometimes. But you know, it helped being in the lead.
You got $10,000, but I think the most important part, you are now guaranteed for Super Dirt Week at Oswego. How important is that for you?
That is a huge weight lifted off of our team's shoulders, my shoulders, knowing that you could roll in there, really experiment during the practice sessions, not worrying about getting in, but just worrying about how good you can start in a good spot.
You're going to Oswego. You're going there carefree now. Does that change the week for you, as you said? You know, like okay, cool. Now we can do what we want to do, and does that allow you to try maybe some things that you wouldn't possibly try in the, you know, have if you didn't have that spot?
Absolutely. You know, when you go to Oswego, I don't care if you're a series guy or not, you go there, the mentality, I want to have a good baseline setup to get in the show and to race 200 laps with a good setup. And now that if you have a guaranteed starting spot, even if, you know, for me, since I'm not one of the top guys that are super consistent, you can really gamble and try some stuff that you wouldn't normally try. You know, Oswego gives you those good practice sessions that have a very predictable track for the future.
Now, last time out with the Super DIRTcar Series, you had the lead and obviously faded a little bit. Not to throw the salt in it, but does this make up for it a little bit tonight?
Yeah, it definitely does. That absolutely does. Mohawk, I love that place too. I ran there every Friday as much as I could this year, and that helped a lot there. The problem with that track is when it took rubber, I can't see where it took rubber when I was running the top, and I just made one mistake, and then I had to get to the bottom, and it was too late. But this definitely makes up for it.
Well, hey, man, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Again, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Demetrios Drellos picking up his first career Super DIRTcar Series win here tonight at Albany-Saratoga Speedway.